Hello, and welcome to my brand new Football Manager 2017 series with Hibernian in the Scottish Championship. So why Hibernian, I hear you ask? Well, they're obviously quite a big club in Scotland, in the capital of Edinburgh. And obviously, as you might know, they beat Rangers in the Scottish Cup final last year, so they're in the Europa League. And I thought a Scottish Championship side in the Europa League would be a good challenge, and obviously we're expected to come top in the Scottish Championship, so it would be a nice task for me to see if I can get Hibernian back into the Scottish Premier League and see how far we can go in Europe. In pre-season, I've played a few games. In the first one, we lost 1-0 to Dinamo Zagreb, Angelo Henriquez scoring in the 87th minute. Second pre-season friendly, we drew 1-1 with Club Bruges. Cal Naismith, a new signing from Portsmouth, opened the scoring. He's got some good stats there. He's quite quick. I'm not sure how he's going to do. I just brought him in because we have no wingers whatsoever. So, yeah, I'm not expecting him to do too much, but we'll have to wait and see. They replied through Jose Izquierdo, I think. I don't know how it's said, but yeah. And not much happened for the rest of the game, so we drew that 1-0. And finally, we beat Selkirk 2-0. Brian Graham opening the scoring, and Liam Fontaine finishing it off. So we'll just have a look at the tactic. So this is the team from the last game. We had Laidlaw in goal, John Barty, Fontaine, Forster, Stevenson, Zelalem, Magooch, Marshall, Keatings, McQueen, Graham. Obviously that's not my first team squad. I will just show you my first team squad and we'll go through their stats. So in goal we have Ophir Marciano on loan from SC Ashdod. He's okay. He's our best goalkeeper at the club, but if we get promoted next year, we'll definitely need a new one. Right back, we have new signing, Cido Jombati, signed from Wycombe Wanderers for 84k. I bought him because he's quite quick, and my scout said he'd be a decent player. He wasn't going to be first choice, but that was until David Gray got injured. Yeah, he's out for 5 months, so he'll have to play until David Gray's back. Our left back is Paul Hanlon. He's got 3-star ability at the moment. He's quite quick. He looks like a decent player. And at centre half we have Darren McGregor, 3.5-star ability. He's actually quite quick for a centre half. He looks quite solid, so we'll just have to see if he performs. And Liam Fontaine, who has 3-star ability, went on loan to Yeovil. I'd know that because I support Yeovil in the Championship. I liked him then. I thought he was quite a good player, so I'm hoping he performs well for us. In central midfield, we have Fraser Fivey. Lots of teams have been after him in this transfer window, and you can see why. He's got some solid stats, and he's only 23. He could be a very good player for us. And we also have Gideon Zelalem. He's signed on loan from Arsenal. He's 3.5-star ability at the moment, but look at some of these stats. He's a very solid player. I'm looking forward to using him. On the left wing, obviously, as I showed you, Cal Naismith. He looks like a solid player, but the fans weren't happy with him, so we'll just have to see. And on the right hand side, we have another new signing, Mark Marshall, 3-star ability. He's quite very quick. He signed from Bradford City for 165k. I'm looking forward to seeing how he does. In central attacking midfield, we've got Andrew Shinney, who's on loan from Birmingham City. He looks like a very good player, 3.5-star ability. He's got good anticipation, passing and technique, and his first touch not too bad. So yeah, he should be a good player. And up front, we've got Jason Cummings, potential to be one of the best players at the club, 4-star. He's got nice stats. and he's valued at 550k. I'm looking for him to get us into the Scottish Premier League and see how far we can go in Europe with him. And then on the bench, we've got Otso Virtanen, I think that's how it's said, Finnish young goalkeeper. He played quite well in pre-season. Jordan Forster, who can play at the centre-back and right-back. He's quite young, so he's not going to be first choice this year, but maybe next year. Lewis Stevenson at left-back. He's okay. I think we can do better, so I might be looking to get a new left-back next year. Marvin Bartley, who just got his first cap for Jamaica. I think I'm right, he used to play for Bournemouth, yep. Obviously they're now in the Premier League. He's played at a decent level actually. He looks like a good player. He's got very good aggression and strength. He's a very strong player, he should be good. We also have Graham, who's a striker, obviously. He scored in that game against Selkirk, which I showed you. His finishing's actually quite good. I didn't think he was that good to play. He's got good fitness too. He'll be useful. We've also got James Keatings, who can play behind the striker and as a striker, who's also got good potential. He's got decent ability at the moment. He could be quite good. And Sam McQueen, he's signed on loan from Southampton. He could be quite a talented player. Going to keep an eye on him. Maybe buy him next year. And in the reserve, we've got Ross Laidlaw, Neil Erdley, David Gray, who's actually quite a good player. He's the captain of the club. It was disappointing to see he got injured. And then we've got Callum Crane, Dylan Magooch, and another new signing, Jake Jervis from Plymouth Argyle. He's very quick, which is why I brought him in. Martin Boyle, Botti Biabi, who was also a new signing, signed on loan from Swansea. He's okay, I brought him in because I need cover on the wings. And we've also got Danny Handel and Grant Holt. As you see, we've got quite a lot of injuries, so that's why I've brought in so many loan players. Because it's been quite frustrating. As you can see, I'm trying to sign this guy, Mitchell Lund, on loan as cover at right back, because obviously we can't just have Saido Jambati. We do have Jordan Forster though, so we'll have to see. And here, this is the standout deal. We sold John McGinn for £1 million to Aston Villa. Yeah, he was. I was disappointed to sell him because he looks like a solid player, but £1 million I couldn't really pass up. I had a budget of 200k, which is why, and because I sold him, I've been able to bring in all these players, so I couldn't really pass up on it. Just take you onto the home screen again. Yeah, squad harmony is quite high. Financially we're doing quite well. It's just transfers is a bit disappointing really. They're expecting us, yeah, to do a bit better with the transfers, but I think these guys can do a job for us. So the club, 2.5-star reputation. We've got okay finances. It's not the biggest club, but they're in Scotland. They're a big club anyway. I mean, they've been as high as 3rd in the Scottish Premiership. They've obviously hit the heights before. We want to get them back there. The board are happy with us at the moment, and there's room for more staff, so I'm not sure what's going to happen there. Just take you back to confidence. The atmosphere in the changing room has been encouraging, but Jake Jervis's transfer has been a poor financial deal. And so our aims were predicted, and the board wants us to win the league and get promoted to the Scottish Ladbrokes Premier League. In the Europa League, the board want us to reach the 3rd qualifying round. We're in the 2nd qualifying round against Grasshoppers, which is the game that will be coming up next. In the Scottish Cup, they expect us to reach the quarter-final. Obviously we won it last year, so I'm not sure. I think we can do it though. And in the Scottish League Challenge Cup, which isn't important, they haven't set a name because it's not important. So, on to the Europa League game against Grasshoppers then. I showed you the team earlier. Obviously we're going with Marciano in goal, John Barty right back, Fontaine and McGregor at centre back, Hanlon at left back, Zelalem and Fivey in the centre of midfield, with Marshall and Naismith on the left and right, and Shinnie behind Jason Cummings, and Vertonen, Forster, Stevenson, Bartley, Graham, Keatings and McQueen on the substitutes bench. Oh, before I go on, I'm going to change the mentality to counter because they're the favourites, so I don't want to get caught out. And our instructions, I'm not playing at a high tempo because we could lose the ball and they could counter. We're going to time waste a little, close down a little. We're going to retain possession, look for the overlap, work the ball into the box, and I'm going to do low crosses so they're not as easy to intercept. Okay, Grasshoppers v Hibernian, come on you greens. So for the team talk, I think I'm going to ask the lads to show what they can do because we're the underdogs, and I'm going to have faith in my players to do a job. And yeah, that's quite a good team talk. So we're going to have the game in 2D Classic because I like seeing it in this view. Marciano clears the ball long towards Mark Marshall. Antonov gets there and Kayo. Gidelli into Kayo. Kayo shoots, Marciano saves, easy save for the Hibernian goalkeeper. Marciano clears the ball long towards Mark Marshall. Antonov gets there and Kayo. Gidelli into Kayo. Kayo shoots, Marciano saves, easy save for the Hibernian goalkeeper. John Barty into Fivey, who's on the yellow card. John Barty to Zelalem, into Mark Marshall. Marshall into Zelalem, into Fivey, into Jason Cummings. Cummings into Naismith. Naismith shoots, Nurbacher saves. He could have done a bit better there, I think. Anderson loses out to Fivey and Zelalem. Could bring it forward. Shinnie. Out wide to Mark Marshall. Marshall into John Barty. John Barty to Fivey. Into Mark Marshall. Now Zelalem. Shinnie. Cummings. Fivey. Playing around with it, boys. Just get the shot off. Shinnie. Norbacher with the save. Good football, though. I think I'm going to change to shoot on sight just because of the way things are going. So we're not going to work the ball into the box. Because, yeah, we've had a lot of opportunities to shoot, but we've been trying to play it around. Marshall gets the ball back for us. Shinnie. Into Marshall. Marshall shoots. Wins the corner. Good play from Mark Marshall there. And he's going to take the corner. Mark Marshall to put it into the box. Cummings is in there. So foul by Cummings. I thought we were going to get a penalty then, but no, he's fouled. Free kick to Grasshoppers Zurich. McGregor. Hanlon. Now Zelalem. Fivey. Can he play Cummings through? Cummings is in. Nurbacher saves. Not long before half time, it's still Grasshopper 0. Hibs 0. Nearly half time. Franjic. Marciano has made a good save there. It's a corner just before half time. Franjic with the ball in. Kayo, Fivey, can he get it clear? Yes he can. And half time. Grasshopper 0, Hibernian 0. So I'm going to just tell the lads to keep it up. It's been a good performance so far actually. And then I'm going to have faith in them to win the game for us, because obviously it'd be nice to get an away goal and take that back to our ground for the second leg. Corner, Franjic. Marshall can get it away for us. Now Fivey. Fivey plays long for Cummings. Can we get a goal here? Cummings into Shinnie. Shinnie into Cummings. Over the bar. We've come close, but then again our efforts haven't been that challenging. They've been either high and wide or straight at the keeper. We win it back. Zelalem has it. Fivey. Now McGregor. Hanlon. Into Zelalem. Zelalem finds Shinny. Shinny finds Cummings. Cummings was in, but it's Mark Marshall. Mark Marshall forces a save. Can Cummings put it back in? Wins the corner. Promising play from us. Marshall puts the ball in. McGregor tries to flick it on. Zelalem has it. 5e. Back to Zelalem. Now McGregor. Out wide to Hanlon. Hanlon to Shinny to Zelalem. Kaduff has it now. Zelalem with a free kick hits the wall. Comes back to him. Zelalem. And Zelalem puts the ball in. McGregor's there. Corner to Hibbs. I'm going to pause it there and make a substitution now, because there's 25 minutes to go. Let's see. I'm going to bring Marvin Bartley on for 5e, just because he's booked and I don't want to lose him. He's going to be a key player for us. I think McQueen can come on for Naismith. Yeah, McQueen comes on for Naismith. And James Keatings is on for Hanlon. Time ticking down into McQueen. Blocked by Franjic, and now Zurich come forward with Kaduff. Through for Furlat. Furlat, can he take on Fontaine? Plays it to Kaduff, but it's wide. Marciano plays long, but Piccola intercepts Antonov. And he's played it through for Furlat. This could be it. Marciano, in the end, has an easy save to make. It's a poor shot there. Very nearly added time. Furlat, John Barty can clear long. Picolet's there though. Taking his time, finds Taverny. Taverny back to Nurbacher. Plays it long. Zelalem intercepts, but he can't find anyone. Shinny was there, but it's found Kaduff. Good tackle from Fontaine, and Keatings has it now. Back to Marvin Bartley. Now it's Mark Marshall. Marshall coming forward. Can he put the ball in? It's Keatings! It's off the post, and it's wide, and it's a goal kick. 20 seconds to go. It's still Grasshopper 0, Hibernian 0. Furlat has it. Kaio. Intercepted, and Shinny has it now for us. John Barty. There's no time left. The whistle's going to go. We're going to draw 0-0 away. Marshall has it on the right-hand side. Can he come forward? Full-time whistle goes. Grasshoppers 0, Hibernian 0. It's a good performance from us, considering we're the underdogs. So I'm going to say, well done lads. You've proved a lot of people wrong in avoiding defeat out there. So, thank you for watching this first episode of my Hibernian save. A good performance from us there to draw 0-0 with Grasshoppers. The next episode will see us play Grasshoppers at home and our first championship game away at Falkirk. Please leave a like and subscribe. Tell your friends about this, get them to subscribe. Thank you for watching.